Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we are we have a lot of discussions these days about the way we run our projects. You know very well what I'm talking about. Many people are super excited about agile systems. Some people have doubts about it, and many people don't know exactly what to do. And even worse than that, there are some people who think they know what they are doing, but in fact they don't know. And I really believe that a good way of understanding what we need to do today is to take a look at the past, see what's happened before, and also to imagine the future, how it is going to be in the future. And that's what I'm going to do today for you. And it's going to be honest. I will try to keep it professional, and it will be politically incorrect, in case you won't mind it. So a part of this presentation may be a little bit controversial. And because of that, I will keep it short to have more time for questions and answers, for discussions that we can have together. Okay, so the story all begins here with a very simple question. The question is, what is Agile? When people are talking about different ways they can run their projects, the way they can, for example, combine Agile with something else, or they talk about the way Agile may work in a certain project, what I always have in mind is, what do they mean by Agile? And this question is important for me because I see people having sometimes very strange answers to this question. For example, a very common answer to this basic, simple question is Agile is a mindset. I guess you've heard that before. Some people say that Agile is a mindset. You ask them, what is Agile? How do you define Agile? And they reply, Agile is a mindset. And I don't understand it. What does it mean? It just doesn't communicate anything meaningful. It's just like running away from answering this simple question. And I think that's one of the problems that we have. We don't take this part seriously. And maybe one of the reasons for that is that some people are more focused on having a badge for themselves, being able to say that they are using something well formed and structured and something cool. And Agile is really cool, isn't it, these days? That's how it is perceived by most people. So they don't define it. That makes it easier because if you give a definition for what you mean by Agile, then chances are that you're not Agile. And that's not what people want. What many people want is not the success of projects. What they really want is to be seen as cool people and successful people. To be seen as successful, not to be successful. But okay, I'm not going to talk to you about the real meaning of agility, and that's really simple. That's really simple. But that's not going to be our topic today. What I'm going to talk to you about is about some of the consequences of the lack of definition. And one of them is that most people, usually those who don't have a proper definition, consider a type of spectrum between what they call waterfall and what they call agile. And let me see if I have a pen here. Wendy, do I have a pen? I think I do. Okay, it looks like a pen. Okay, yeah, I can draw something. That's good. Okay, so they see themselves here somewhere in this spectrum. And what they do is that they try to make some changes in the system that they have in order to move towards agility, become more and more agile. That's what they want because they believe that agile is better. Now, how do they do that? That's the part that is difficult. In fact, what they do is that they remove some elements that they believe to be waterfall. And for example, you can think of different types of planning. Even though Agile is not against planning, it just has a different type of planning. But the common understanding is that you don't plan in Agile. So they remove those parts because they believe that it's waterfall, or they add some things that they believe to be Agile, but those things are not compatible with the other things that they have in their system. So what happens is that they won't become more Agile. And the problem is that we don't have such a one-dimensional spectrum. We have another dimension. We have chaos. And those people are not here because when you say that I'm here, you're practically saying that I'm using some type of system, which is called waterfall, whatever it is. But in fact, most people don't have any system. They don't have any type of a structured project approach to project management. What is the case is that they are here, closer to chaos. They're not waterfall, they are here, close to chaos. And the way they try to become Agile, in fact, brings them closer to this big problem that we have here, that we have always had in our projects, chaos. We don't have a system, and projects just happen. There are some people who have good intuitions into projects. They do things, sometimes it's based on luck, and it happens. What we really want in projects, in this type of model, if you will, is to go up. That's the first goal that we have. Going to left or right, that's a problem that we can have later on. It's not the highest priority for us. And in fact, what most people call the hybrid systems, which they consider as a combination of waterfall and Agile, is labeled for this chaos. And that's because when we run our projects, we need integrated, holistic systems. That's what can help us. It's not about having a pool of random ideas. It never works. You can never go and check different systems, see what seems to be interesting to you in each of them, pick that thing, put them in a basket, mix them, and just use it. It doesn't work. For example, just imagine all the things that you'd like to have. Maybe you like to have steak, you like to have mushrooms, you would like to have red wine with it. And
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also getting complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.